Title: I'm taking a 2-week break from our marriage, as my therapist advised, and going on a trip with another man. When I come back, our marriage will be even stronger than before. My wife shocked me with these words. Then she returned pregnant and fainted at the doorstep when she saw who opened the door. Surprise, I said. Start. I still remember her voice the night she told me. Calm, almost rehearsed. I'm taking a 2-week break from our marriage. My therapist advised it. I'm going on a trip with another man. When I come back, our marriage will be even stronger than before. She said it like she was reciting a prescription, like she believed saying the words made them sane. I just stood there, silent, because silence was my sharpest blade. We weren't always like this. Once she looked at me with fire in her eyes. Once I believed her smile. 12 years of marriage. Laughter, plans, the tiny rituals only couples share. Her coffee too sweet, my shirts always missing a button because she couldn't resist fiddling with them. We built a life that felt solid, but betrayal never kicks down the door. It slips in quietly. A late text, a laugh that didn't belong to me, a trip that didn't need to be taken. The night she confessed, she thought she was noble, brave. Therapy, she said, as if it were a shield. Another man, she said, as if it were medicine. And she expected me to wait, to keep her place warm, to play husband until she was done playing patient. That's when something inside me shifted. The man she left behind that night was not the man she'd returned to. I didn't rage. I didn't beg. I watched. I listened. First, her phone. I never touched it before. Now I did. Cloud backups are gifts to the betrayed. Screenshots, messages. His name, Daniel. A coworker. Married himself. 2 children. They called each other healing partners. Second, her accounts. She thought I never noticed how she fumbled with passwords. I learned every one. Bank transfers, hotel bookings, hidden cards, all mapped and recorded. Third, myself. I went to my own lawyer, not a therapist. I opened a quiet account, redirected my paychecks, moved half of what was ours into what was mine. Slowly, legally, untouchably. While she was finding herself, I was building the stage for her downfall. She left. 2 weeks. They stretched into 3. Photos surfaced. Filtered smiles, mountain trails, wine glasses tilted too close. She never sent them to me, but I had them anyway. And I waited. Patience is a cruel art. When the doorbell rang that night, I already knew what waited on the other side. She stood there, suitcase in hand, pale, trembling, and pregnant. The test results in my desk drawer had already told me. But she didn't know I knew, not yet. The moment her eyes met mine, she fainted, collapsed right there on the doorstep. Maybe it was guilt, maybe exhaustion, or maybe it was who opened the door. Not me, but Daniel's wife. Surprise, I said, stepping out from behind her. Here's what she didn't know. While she was away, I'd reached out. A meeting, wife to wife. 2 betrayed souls sharing evidence over bitter coffee. We became allies. She deserved the truth. So when my wife came home, it wasn't to safety. It was to judgment. I carried her inside with Daniel's wife watching. She stirred awake to see her lover's world unraveling. His wife filing for divorce, custody lined up, his career already flagged by HR. My wife looked at me, eyes wide, lips trembling, but there was nothing left to say. The divorce papers were waiting on the table. My lawyer had drafted them weeks ago. Property divided, custody irrelevant. We had no children. The accounts she thought were ours were already drained to my name. The house? Mine. She signed away her rights the moment she used our joint funds for her affair. Her mouth opened. No words came. Just a sound. Small, fragile. I didn't comfort her. I didn't shout. I simply slid the documents across the table. You wanted a stronger marriage, I said. You built a broken one instead. The fallout spread quickly. Daniel's wife filed first. His company launched an internal probe. Sleeping with subordinates violates policy. My wife's family heard everything. Not from me, from her own mother when the whispers reached her. Me? I walked away clean. Accounts safe, house secure, name unsullied. She left me for a therapeutic break. She returned to find she had no marriage, no home, no reputation, and a child whose father's world was crumbling too. Sometimes I think about what would have happened if I'd begged her to stay, if I'd fought to fix what she broke. But weakness is not love. Forgiveness is not forgetting. Strength is knowing when to end a story. The last time I saw her, she was standing on the sidewalk, suitcase at her feet again, only this time with nowhere to go. She tried to speak, but I closed the door before the words could form, because her voice doesn't matter anymore. And mine is calm. Mine is free. Mine is justice.